I really think that indie and DIY artists, and I always stress this, it doesn't even need to be your primary focus. I feel like music licensing needs to be your sole focus. Get a national TV commercial, that's your single. That's where you put your money because someone else is already putting millions possibly behind it. So why would you fight that with another song?
Terrible. I'm not a Spotify's bad guy. I love Spotify
I am
and the
not
streaming
either.
streams.
Yeah.
But but you can't just do that, put it on Facebook and expect a career, and say, hey, I got a single on Spotify. And then they go, now what?
Check me out. That's the favorite words. Check me out. Check out my single. Pre-save, 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 pre-save. Nobody's listening. Pre-save, pre-save.
Most people don't know what even pre-save means.
I talk about this as part of like the strategy in the book. So I won't go into too much detail on it, but definitely the music hits the music supervisors. It's in the background. Once it's created, I'm moving on to the next one. I don't even focus on trying to get like it perfect. And I want to say this because I think some artists, your catalog is lacking because you spend too much time on one song. You're too precious with this word. You're too precious with this chorus. You're too precious with this. Like make your music and put it out.
Tamara's book, From Sync to Superstar. And this will be one I will be putting on my phone here very soon to read all her secrets. But this book is going to be something that's going to be required reading if you want to move from artist or composer to sync superstar, because that's certainly what you are for sure. I mean, you are the best case that I've seen perhaps in my career.
Wow. The reason why I call the book From Sync to Superstar, it's not even me personally, because I actually don't like fame. It's the potential and the trajectory for the average indie artist with no label, no investor, and no marketing budget. If you have no money, there is no reason why you should be focusing on anything else other than creating songs and getting them licensed. With playlisting, artists try to release their songs. I think if you have like DistroKid, you have to turn in the song 3 weeks so that they can potentially review it, so Spotify can potentially review it and put it on editorial playlists. You never get any of those playlists. It doesn't matter how sweet you try to make the submission or the pitch.
I know,
you never tend to get any of those.
I've tried for my stuff, other people, artist stuff, all sorts of brands. I don't think we've had one. Dozens.
I haven't had one in my own career. So
that's crazy.
Just so you understand the level, the magnitude of competition for those few slots and those few playlists. So with this playlisting, right, you're trying to get on these editorial playlists, but if you get a placement, you are on the editorial playlist because there are shows, especially the big popular shows, they have official Spotify playlist, official Apple Music playlist, official Deezer playlist. On all of the DSPs, they have them. And they have built-in audiences. They have millions of viewers that are tuning into these shows. So you're not just going to get on a editorial playlist and then get pulled in a day or two when people skip over your song because they don't know you. They're going to be fans of the show that continuously stream your songs because they've heard it in the show. And a lot of times it doesn't even matter how prominent the placement was. I have songs, my highest streamed song was a background use and it was so low and you could barely hear it, but it's on the official Spotify playlist because the show is so big, it has its own playlist. And they just, put all the music from the show there. So it doesn't even matter if they didn't hear it in the show. The fans of the show listen to the entire playlist. And now that's my most streamed song. And so you can't pay for that kind of promotion on your music. And I was paid to do this. Like they gave me money to promote me. The genius of that, like it's magical. The beauty of it is that the streaming income is increasing. I just have it sitting there watching and the numbers are really rising. And it's crazy because I'm not paying for promotion. Like, is it all the sync licensing is bringing this?
So it's just another nice little stream.
It's just another little stream. And the stream is growing from the licensing. And like, that's why I say that sync should be your primary focus, your sole focus, because you're going to appreciate Spotify when the numbers rise.
Why a book and not a course or an academy,
I didn't have time. I don't have time to teach a course. And also there were so many people reaching out to me in DM and email and can you help me with this and this?
Probably
and they were all
wanting
at different
consulting,
levels.
right?
Right. And so I do consulting, but I don't even have time to really do that. I felt like the book would reach a wider mass of people and get them all on the same playing field. So for people that kind of are already aware of sync or that have read my book, I have an advance. I have a Patreon where I'm doing like even more secrets and just more detail on sync licensing and just how to fully just like really go to superstardom with these placements. So the official website from Sync to Superstar.com has the Patreon link, but it's patreon.com/Tamara Bubble. Yeah.
Now, since you are an artist at heart and you think of yourself that way, let's talk about your new record. Just came out.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm old school.
Your favorite rapper is a girl 3. I call it a record 2. Album of me executing and all the stuff that I preach about in the book. I'm following my own strategy in real time.
Are the songs about the steps in the book? Is that kind of the way it goes?
Oh no. So the songs is just a creative. And that's the thing about my art. It's just me as an artist. So it's and I want to say this too, because a lot of artists feel like, oh, I'm a sync artist. I make music for sync. No, you're a recording artist. You're a performing artist. Because if the song takes off and someone's willing to pay you $20K to go perform it one night, you're going. So you're not a sync artist. You're an artist that gets placements.
Like you're